So much for the poll. So much for the poll. Let me make sure you guys can hear me. Thank you guys for coming back to the new setup. I don't know. Thank you very Carrie for coming back in the back. I had to reset the poll up. I don't know what happened. Uh, why I was on StreamYard twice and I had a horrible echo, as you guys heard. But thank you for coming back. So much for the poll. Grand Rising, very Carey. Grand Rising, a view is a view. Foot Soldier, Stomp Down, No Salt, BP, Living a Flavorful Life, Removing Salt. Grand Rising Deputy, Deputy, Deputy Voodoo. Well, I voted to be a hater in that damn poll. Of course you did, views review. Grand Rising Big Set, peace and multiple blessings to you as well. Jill's Comfort Zone, Yatanya Jones, thank you guys for being here. Good morning, Candy Kane. You know she was fussing Very Carey. Yes, I was. Very Carey had hit the bat, and I had just finished setting up the new live, so uh, I just hung up on her. I just left her in the back. She's probably still in the back. No, the live has ended. Grand Rising, Ronnie Q, mods and chat. The cat was bumping, twerking, and dropping it down real bad and kicked Ronnie Q off the initial broadcast. Do tell. Speaking of tail, Yo Tail is the one who started a whole lot of stuff. Thank God. In the beef sector stomp down, and I have something beef sector related to talk about that may be real authentic and even worth talking about. They still trying to drag us back into the fake bullshit, and I was like, okay, y'all play over there. Y'all play over there in the face of motherfuckers who said they was gonna stand you up, uh, and then decided not to and be okay with it. Okay, yeah, well, I understand. Yeah, y'all play over there. Hey, Liz Livos, thank you for being here. Bush Babe, Dr. Soapy, marvelous to me. Grand rising to you all. I clicked the link and was in the back. Yes, yeah, I was trying to, I was rushed trying to get this other live set up, and I gave myself 1 minute, and so I knew that you would get the message. Thank God, my mod. Okay, let me make sure. Foot Soldier, yes, Grand Rising to you as well. Let me see. That was a mess. That has never happened to me before. And I couldn't kick myself. That's what I needed help from. I couldn't kick either of myself from the live. You know how you can kick someone? I didn't have that option to kick either of me. My evil twin came to visit. Oh, I'm the evil twin. My good twin came to visit. Please hit the like button. Yes, yes, yes. Please hit the like button. So, I went over to Stomp Down's, I think it was yesterday. Yes, it was yesterday. Was that yesterday when he was saying he was so tired of Lori sitting up on panels and I'm just sick of her? And he must have spurred something in her because I later on came back and they were talking about that Lori had read the dust off of Ness uh, faux locks and slapped a greasy wig on her head and kicked her in the ass all down the B sector streets. Did y'all see that? I couldn't even find Lolo's page. I don't know why I couldn't find it, but if one of the mods can find it, somebody want to go over there and check that out. Uh, Finally, because I'm telling you, I don't have the information on it. I got to hear it myself. I tried to find her page. They didn't have it posted on LSA or anything. So drop the link in the chat because I want to see this myself. So they said that she just dragged her up and down the YouTube streets. Okay, there's the page. So save that for later. Save that page for later. Okay. Now, so let's go in order here. Oh, we have some announcements. Of all people, I was uh, I was on YouTube, and you know how you see the little lives on the side of who's live and stuff, and I saw Grown Folks TV was live with breaking news, and I'm like, what what breaking news could Grown Folks TV have? Breaking news, and I was like, what bullshit is he talking about? So I go over there. Happy Wednesday, Miss 313. There it is. It's up above you, Miss 313. I guess you say don't stomp down, poke that bear, and that bear came out of the what do they out of his cave from hibernation and supposedly went in and let half. And also, uh, I got to Miss T, no, not Miss T Velocity, the hood tables a little late, and she was also over there doubling down on what she said. Yeah, because I got mine, bitch. Get yours. You can't level up to me, and so you also want to check out the hood table where Lori was up there, polishing her off. So if you have not seen the hood table, hibernation girl. If you not have not seen uh, Lori, and then she is going also on the hood table, uh, you know, uh, finishing her up. It is good. So now I see Grown Folks TV. It has an announcement, breaking news, and so I go over there, and he is saying that Kiki, the female Kiki, won her case against uh, Dovey's the person who Dovey has to be the do bitch for. You know. So Dovey has won her case, and then later on last night, I look at yacht at Lipstick Alley, and I see a post that Yaya has put up. Y'all know Yaya? Yeah, Yaya. So if you go, hey one, She won. Now, Kiki did a very long community wall post, very professional, thanking her attorneys, for winning the case. She had a law firm that had two black women on the letterhead, and she thanked them and said that they were with her all of the way and that she was nervous. And after they subpoenaed the police officers, that she knew that they were going to handle her case thoroughly, and she felt knew that she was in good hands with these attorneys, and if ever she needs to use attorneys again, that she would be using them. So much for self law school. So that's how it worked out for Kiki. Okay. It was said that Kiki Prime's lawyer drug VS all the way through the courtroom, real bad, and the judge dismissed her real bad. Do tell. I, I don't know. I just know whatever they did, they won that case for her. So thank you for dropping Jill's comfort zone. Good morning, Six. I'm glad you made it. Thank you for coming back, Charlie. I saw you in the chat earlier, the other live. Thank you for coming back. Okay, so said VS was trying to pull receipts from community pages and was saying she was a disabled person uh, with several. Oh, somebody got T with several disabilities. Um, it okay. So if you go over and check out Yaya's community wall posts, don't quote me. Go. I'm telling you to go over there and check out Yaya's community wall post. It was a reference to she came with old papers and left with new papers. She came with old papers and she left with new papers. And then I'm just reading along somewhere, and it was revealed that it's possible that she was served some court papers from the state of Texas while in court. Don't quote me. I don't know if this is actually true, but that's what I read. Uh, then get off the internet if it's all that serious. Octavius was in the court. I think you was in the courtroom with it too. You know, Octavius was there. Oh, do tell. Ooh, good job, Kiki. Yeah, so that's what I heard about that. Is anyone going to come out and read them? I don't think a hood table is going to touch those transcripts. We usually rely on the hood table to read court. I didn't personally even see. I came in late on the hood table, and I did not hear her address that court proceeding at all. So let's remember, the hood table is usually the one who comes out and pull the public paperwork and read court transcripts to us. But the hood table and a viewers of view are good. I'm not a viewers of view. I'm sorry. The hood table and that woman are good friends. So I doubt if we will hear them come from her. Okay, there's the link to Yaya's community wall post. The link is in the chat. Do not just hit it and let the page come up. Don't leave here. or go peek. I don't care. Just come back. Hey T Danielle, how you doing? So, a stump down. Now, is it true that the judge said something about this woman being How did you put it? Over litigious. I read something about that. It was that true, or was that and then also ZX was talking about that he couldn't even think of the term. And I saw Bless Watkins over there at ZX. Bless Watkins, hey Bless. I saw Bless Watkins over at ZX. And I helped ZX out with the term that he was thinking of. Now, I heard it from ZX, and I also read it somewhere that the judge was not pleased with how overly litigious this woman has been. So, I don't know if that's true. Stomp down. Do you know anything about that? Seems like you know. What color? What color? I'm pretty sure Kiki had on pants. What was Kiki wearing? Stomp down. Oh my. Hey, kind to me. You're driving and listening. I appreciate you being here. I can imagine Kiki in there with a jumpsuit and a blazer on. That's giving me the Kiki vibes. But if Octavius was there, she could have been wearing something more demure. She could have been wearing a pleated skirt with a cardigan and some pearls. I don't know. I feel that both were wrong. My opinion. I don't even know what the case was. I just don't know. Uh, I guess it doesn't matter at this point. I am not friends with these messy. Okay, we got a word. Says she was attempting to cross-examine and read the lawyer, and was shut all the way down. Octavia said the look on her face was startling. Oh, Octavius. So I didn't even know Octavius. Okay, now that makes sense. I didn't know Octavius was still around. Did Octavius? It sounds like Octavius made alive, not over litigious. Litigious. Yes, over litigious. Okay, yes, Ronnie Q. Uh, said she was shook. That woman was. The lawyer introduced all of her past cases as evidence of her continued harassment of individuals on and off. On and off social media. Okay, so we getting some info. We know Kiki can dress. Damn, somebody dug a pit and fell in it. Well, great day in the morning. Okay, yes, yes, he made it live. I did not know that. See, I did not know where all of this stuff was coming from. So, you guys, Octavius Prime, I believe his channel name is. So, uh, maybe we are going to have to go over there and see what he has to say, since he was an actual witness to what happened. What works on YouTube, social media does not work in the court of law. Do tell. Do tell. I think that I don't know. Setting records. Hey, Miami Popo, Grand Rising to you. Okay, so viewers of you said Octavius made a live, so you can get we guys we can go over there and check that out, because I haven't seen it either. So we're gonna go over there and check it out uh, in our free time. So for me, ZX, in fact, had breaking news. So, uh, shout out to Grown Folks TV and your breaking news, because that news was breaking. Okay, so Grand Rising Z Sarah, top of the morning to you as well. Yes, Miss T Velocity, we're back. Okay, we who? You gonna go over there and see what he had to say about that court case, 2 foot soldier? because I'm you know I'm reading things and stuff. That's how, and hearing ZX. See, sometimes you got to take what ZX says with a grain of salt, because they were in that YouTube marriage. So I didn't know if he was putting 20 on 10 because he was unceremoniously dismissed. So you know you don't know what you're gonna get out of ZX. But sounds like he's in agreement. What he said is in agreement with what other people are saying. Introduced video evidence supporting her case of Tracy, Treasure Lane, Brian, and several other CCs. Why? What? I don't know. That okay, it ain't supposed to make sense to me. I'm just like, I don't recall. I don't recall Treasure Lane or Brian having a problem with Kiki. So if that's what you're trying to prove, that Kiki's a problem, what does Brian, maybe Tracy did, but Tracy has a problem with everybody who stopped giving her money. But what would Treasure Lane and Brian have to add to Kiki being a problem? Good morning, Silky Black. Oh, I heard a little something about this. Well, Miss T Velocity, as I was saying, I don't think we are going to get the court transcripts read by the hood table, since she tells you that VS is her girl. So they're saying that Kiki Prime, I mean Octavius Prime, did a video. And he was in the court, and he did a video about it. I didn't see that video. I am getting information uh, just like you. Susie Carmichael. She was only suing for $1,000. So Kiki spent money on a lawyer for a small amount of money. Well, obviously she had the money to sue for a small amount of money, and it's in the books that that suit did not prepare pro uh, that suit did not prevail. It's in the books. So you know, got to pay what you weigh. I watched a few minutes of it. We have 94 in the chat and only 28 likes. Uh, Stomp down. Stomp down. Stomp down. Well, that's what the person who took her to court thought as well, Susie Carmichael. I'm just saying. And how did that work out for her? Vero, Vero, Vero. Sundown, isn't it after Labor Day? Women of a certain age know that you do not wear white after Labor Day, especially shoes. So I don't believe you, Stomp Down. I just don't believe you. We've been taught that since we were children. I know people say you can break fashion rules, but I'm not inclined to believe that this woman has a habit of uh, being a fashionista that's breaking fashion rules. So what you're telling me is that was just wrong. Is that what you're saying, Stomp Down? Well, after Labor Day, learn to unplug. I love you, Stumpy. The right details. The right details. So there's that. Thank you, Stomp Down. When you're on a budget, you do what your budget allows. Yes, there's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that. I was going to wear my white pants today. Okay, Jill. 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 Are they cream? Are they off white? Or are they white? You can wear cream and off white. Jill, are they white? Winter white. Exactly. You can wear that. That's why it's called winter. Winter. Right. Winter white. Dingy white with fall colors. Pretty much. They're white. It's still in the 70s, and so I'm gonna wear them. Oh, so it makes them cooler? Is that what you're saying? It makes them cooler because they're white and it's still in the 70s? Chill comfort zone. You only live once. Thank you. I'm wearing a white pantsuit to a christening on Sunday. Girl, okay, you live in Southern California. It's warm. So Jill said if it's still in the 70s, you can wear it. Now, to a christening thing, that is like going to uh, a event. That's going to some type of event. Are you going to be? It sounds like you're going to be the godmother. It sounds like you're going to be the bride showing up there at the christening. So I hope that you are in fact the godmother. Or if not, you coming up there in that white suit. You're probably going to have on a hat with a scarf. Tied around your chigon at the back of your neck. It seems like you're trying to upstage the real godmother. I hope you're the godmother, Liz Livos. Hershey Kisses. Hello, hello, hello. You are on the list of people I need to talk about. So, is Liz Livos going to be the godmother, or is she showing up the godmother because she think that that little heifer shouldn't have had the opportunity to be the real godmother over her? I think that's what Liz is doing. Don't be a hater, Liz. Lord have mercy. We having a fashion confessional. Uh, but no white shoes. No damn white shoes. That shit is ugly. I thought it was white shoes. I didn't know it was clothes too. I may have transgressed. I, I I think that it's no white. You need to cycle into the creams and the beige and the winter whites. Yes. Liz is like me. I wear whatever color whenever. Are we showing our ages? Uh, okay. I love upstaging and being a hater whenever possible. God, at least you're honest about it. At least you admit that you're putting forth some effort to it. I don't follow norms. I bet she thought she was turning it real bad. Same here, very Gary. I ain't mad at you. But if your shoes are white, please make sure they're gym shoes. Please make sure they're gym shoes. Right, Jill. Whatever. Or I wear whatever I got ironed. Hey, it's a process. It's a process. And sometimes it's easy to single out Your process. Now, where did Liz Livos go? I haven't seen Liz since she said that she oh, she's driving. She says she's wearing that white pantsuit, so I wanted to answer. Now, I'm not wearing no white shoes. Okay, see. Okay, thank you. Okay. So, now, speaking of that woman, do who remembered when she called YouTube cameras an African booty scratcher? Do you guys remember when she called YouTube cameras an African booty scratcher? I think I've only owned two pairs of white shoes in my entire life. I'm pretty sure you mean outside of gym shoes or sports shoes. Huh, I'm thinking. Oh, heard the lawyer had several of her videos. No white, only off white, cream or beige. I'm thinking. I did have a pair of white shoes. I wore white shoes to the prom. And that was about oh, uh, under 15 years ago. Closer to 11. Okay, prom for me. Uh, who had on white shoes? Well, Stomp Down said that when the I'm taking you to court over YouTube girl went to court with Kiki Prime, she was decked out in white shoes. That's not from you. That came from Stomp Down. If it wasn't a word, I'd hit the link today. If I wasn't at work, I'd hit the link today. White shoes remind me of the river dance. Spicy Dicey, getting dressed. Good morning, everyone. Ronnie Q. Hugs to you and the family, Spicy Dicey. A view is a view. Damn, I haven't heard that in years. I got you stumped down work. If you weren't at work, you'd hit the link. YouTube crap going to court. Oh my God. Y'all lying, not white shoes. Hey, we're finding out as you're finding out, Hershey. That's a old school phrase. Okay, I may have some Irish blood, but never understood the fascination with Riverdance. Uh, when I first saw it, it was fascinating to see them. I must say, uh, do their feet that quickly. Okay, so we have 96 people in the chat and only 39 likes. Can you please hit the thumbs up? I'd greatly appreciate it. 99 now. If you, uh, uh, well, whatever. Maybe I have that many haters watching. Who knows? Was your prom in the spring or in the summer? Because wearing white is okay. It was in the spring. Quaker shoes. And I didn't even have to wear kitten heels because I could walk in heels. Okay, so let's get African booty scratcher. Who remember her calling the white shoe lady calling YouTube cameras an African booty scratcher? And who do you think that's okay? You guys don't remember that? Yes, we remember. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I was just wondering, did you guys even remember that? So, and then YouTube cameras came back, and YouTube cameras, I think she put a monkey picture up for her. So, what I told YouTube cameras is that YouTube cameras, and she has a tattoo of an uh, African, what is that? Is that a Cleopatra symbol, a big, huge one on her chest, but called her an African, called YouTube cameras an African booty scratcher because YouTube camera has an accent. Now, let's talk about YouTube camera's accent. I have no idea where YouTube cameras is from. I don't know what associates her accent with African. Maybe I'm not around a lot of Africans to distinguish an African accent from a Caribbean accent. But weren't we? Oh, this is okay. Maybe we all weren't on the boat together and got dropped off at different places at different times. But are we acting like we wouldn't be thrown on the boat right now? So, so they would look at YouTube cameras, Very Carey, and me, and just throw us on a boat if they had the opportunity. Chaba, Cleopatra, a big, huge one. I think it's Queen Nefertiti. Whatever. The symbol of a strong black woman is on her check. But so we think that Nefer, God dang, Nefertiti all crumbled in her cleavage. Dang. She has a Caribbean accent. I do believe she is from Trinidad. Okay. I got island as well. I don't think she's from Haiti. It doesn't sound Caribbean to you. See, like I say, I'm not good with accents, so I can't distinguish African from Caribbean. So, uh, Very Carey, I think you're from the Caribbean, and you said it doesn't sound Caribbean to you. Neffy lady, I can't spell it. It's too early. I think that's Nefertiti. That's not how Trinidad Trinis speak. Trinis or trannies? Trinis. Okay. Hey Dominique Devereaux. Uh Great seeing you. Grand Rising. No shade. No, you were just trying to say I was thinking Cleopatra, and I was like, is that who is that on there? Okay, Nefertiti. Nefertiti face all pushed together tightly in her chest meat real bad. Real bad. Okay. So I told YouTube cameras, hey, you know, YouTube cameras got pissed off rightly, and YouTube camera, I think she put up some type of monkey thing and read her and had a monkey picture or something for the thumbnail. So what I had to say to YouTube cameras was like, listen, uh, don't let somebody else take you out of pocket because that didn't read well for her. So you don't want to get yourself into a whole thing about why did you represent a black woman as a monkey and blah 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 blah. And it's just like, listen, don't let nobody take you out of pocket. Don't let nobody you know have you out here doing something that you normally wouldn't do. If you would normally represent a black woman as a monkey, if you would normally uh, hear what I'm saying, if you would normally represent a black woman as a monkey, don't let somebody trick you into doing it. So I was told to go watch Lemons. not last night, the night before last. And I was told about, I forgot what I was looking for. But then the it's all about me and I gotta make it all because Terry P was on the panel. So if Terry P is on the panel, of course it's about the prostitute. Of course the whore who tricked off money to get her nails painted had to make it about her. Of course it cannot be about Terry P unless it's about the the what does he do? The nigga with the fucked up palate who can't talk, the lisping motherfuckers are whore. Of course. So she's up on the panel. And then Shish Trish comes up on the panel. And then they're arguing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth over some lisping motherfucker's dick. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. So they're arguing and they're back and forth. And Miss I don't argue, but you was arguing about that dick that Trish was had in her chat all the time, flirting with Trish. Let's be clear. Because I used to be a regular over on Shish Trish panel when they used to goo goo and gaga with each other. Not she was chasing him. They goo gooed and gaga with each other. Let's be real clear. As Veronica was over there playing the games and stuff that Trish used to play all the time. So let's be real clear. And you're just mad because Langston didn't want you. And bitch, no, it didn't appear that way. It did not appear that way. Let's talk about what was really put on the YouTube streets. Okay, so then she gets so angry at Trish that turns around and calls Trish an African booty scratcher and pops off the link. Is this what we expect from a woman who allegedly who wants to come out here? I work for a Fortune 500 company. Well, it could really be a Fortune 600 company. Child. Just like you went to a not a 4-star but a 5-star steak joint when you act a whole motherfucking bloody nigga with a gutter snipe in a denim dress. You wanted to say how many stars that the restaurant had, but you niggas over here acting a fool over YouTube in the establishment, looking like a whole bunch of fucking ignorant ass niggas. And you want us to believe that you were working for the DNC that night, but you chose to sit up in a motherfucking steak joint and act a whole plum nigga ass bitch up in the fucking steak joint, calling your motherfucking support host and having them on the phone and but my friend was on the phone and she saw everything. Nobody trusts that bitch either. Because if she got that much time to be in fuck shit, she a fuck bitch just like the other two fuck bitches y'all are. Let's be clear. Hey, verbal assassin. Hey, choreo lover. So she turns around and called Trish a African booty scratcher, and then she hops down. And then the chat is eating her up alive. But then, so what does she do now? What should I do now? Oops, I made it oopsie. Oops, I made it oopsie. Oops, I show what a dirty fucking stinking bitch I am. And let me correct this. So then she hops her stupid ass back up on the link. Well, I just want to say, trying to sound unbothered, but bitch, if you was unbothered, you'd have stayed in the chat at where you ran to after you said the shit. But now you bothered. But you coming up there trying to act like you unbothered, bitch. We see you bothered. We see you bothered that even came out of your mouth, that you mentally bothered. Okay, so she comes back on the link. Well, I just said that because oh no, grown folks TV. Excuse me. Let me tap my head. Grown folks TV. Now, I could not believe that I would have to credit things to grown folks TV twice in a row. So, grown folks TV gets up on the link and says, I know she didn't call her an African booty scratcher. He said, I wonder how her co host YouTube cameras is going to feel about that because she sits up with YouTube cameras all day, all morning laughing in her face when she know that other woman called YouTube cameras an African booty scratcher and YouTube cameras didn't like it and it pissed YouTube cameras off. So she used that terminology too. So how is she gonna feel? And the chat was eating her up. So how is YouTube cameras gonna feel when she find out that she is also using that terminology? Okay, so then here she comes. Yes, she called Shish Trish that. So we not talking about no fake shit. We talking about some real shit that went on. We ain't talking about no fake shit. And so we are we not are we gonna pretend like it's not beyond sassy to represent dark skinned black women as monkeys? Or that lisping bitch ass nigga who she fucking are we gonna pretend like or was fucking or I think he's gone back to his preferred white women at this point. But are we gonna pretend like that she ain't a motherfucking bitch who had no problem representing a black woman as a motherfucking ape either? Y'all have amnesia around this motherfucker. These motherfuckers are trash. But they want to sit around and call y'all trash. And y'all think that they are some grand motherfuckers. These are y'all buy into this bullshit that they putting out to y'all. So she then hits the link and she's mad at ZX now. What you mad at him for? Did he lie? See, they get real mad when you tell the truth and they hop up on links mad at you for telling the truth. Did ZX lie in this instance? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. When that chick called YouTube camera a African booty scratcher, it pissed her off. But you sit up there with her every day, and you thought that that was some terminology to be used on someone else. Let's be clear. Okay, I been said nothing of them hood boogers and trash. Hood boogers and trash. Exactly. Exactly. Ronnie Hugh is giving the facts. Okay. Shaking my head. Olivia Pope never, girl. Olivia Pope where? Olivia Pope where? Child by both of them. Okay, both of them. Exactly, both of them. So she hops her flat ass back up on the fucking panel, and then well, it seems like a lot of people and mad at ZX for telling the truth as usual. Mad at ZX. Motherfucking. Let me let me pin my link so them three idiots and can start hitting my link in under their troll pages. Here's the links, dumb motherfuckers. Come, I'm telling the truth. Come hit my link under your troll names, dumb bitches. Come on, because you're predictable and stupid and ignorant. Come start hitting my link now. Here, there it is. The link is pinned for the dumb motherfuckers. This is for the dumb motherfuckers when the truth start getting told on them. All of a sudden, troll pages start hitting your links. There's the link, you three dumb motherfuckers. Okay, so I don't know why YouTube cameras let her play in her face. And she never apologized for the fuck shit she did to YouTube cameras in the first place, but always wants somebody to give a fuck about her silly ass. And somebody owes her an apology. And I said what I said, and you said what you said. No, girl, go bye.
You said all that fuck shit and never apologized to YouTube cameras. So okay, let's back to this story. So she's mad at ZX now for telling the truth, and she gets up there. I want you guys to know. Now, I never heard this. I have never heard this. But she said, and maybe somebody can clear this up. I want to know, did this happen? The only reason I call Trish an African booty scratcher is because she called my friend YouTube cameras an African booty scratcher. So I don't know of Trish calling her an African booty scratcher because I don't watch Trish anymore. I'm not into Trish anymore. YouTube cameras and I are on at the same time, and it's so much of that dumb bitch on YouTube cameras that you there is a lot of red balling. I could have missed Trish doing that. I know Trish and YouTube cameras have fallen out. I don't know if they're cool again. I'm gonna catch that hoe. Good morning, Aisha. Aisha, uh, hit the link. Three Stooges. Kisses agreed. I've watched her move. When did this happen? This happened over on Lemon's channel. Night, not last night. The night before last. Uh, so I don't recall. I'm telling you, I don't recall Trish calling her an African booty scratcher. Okay, so what you're saying is it was since Trish said it, it was okay for you to say it, even though you knew that it was an insult to YouTube cameras, but therefore it makes it okay for you to use it on Trish if Trish indeed said it. So what it says is that you can go as low as the next person go if they do it to YouTube cameras. So it's kind of in line with you telling Lovely Love that she wasn't hoeing right, because and Dragon shouldn't have let the left hand know what the right hand was doing if she was getting money from two different niggas. And you saying that live on a panel because obviously you hoeing too and getting money from various niggas. And a nigga who putting money in your hand to get your nail done only want to see them nails wrapped around his dick. That's all he. This is my story to tell. That's why different niggas and so you sat your ass up on the panel and told dragons that she was tricking niggas wrong. And I just, if someone wants to give me money to get my nails done, a whole motherfucking hoe. And we don't see the hoe that this hoe is, y'all got to be out of y'all motherfucking minds. Letting this dumb bitch say dumb shit to you. And that's why that lisping motherfucker got mad. Because we know he ain't nothing but a motherfucking trick. Anyway. And stay giggling and double bucking her in YouTube camera face. I'm glad ZX called her out. Exactly, Stomp Down. If you allow people to do you wrong, it's not the person's fault who did her wrong. It's the person's fault for keep allowing it. I'm just telling you my observations. I uh uh what, $60 for some nail? Oh my god, basic trash. Shit. She probably ain't even getting no jail nails. Shit. That nigga don't care how long them motherfucker that polish stay on them nails. As long as the polish stay on them nails long enough for him to nut in the hand, that's all the nigga give a fuck about. Please. Please. No, we're not talking about dragons. We're talking about Sassy. We're not. Sassy was telling dragons that she shouldn't let the left hand know what the right hand is doing, which obviously lets you know. And they were talking about dragons was in the hotel with a trick, the Cuban guy. And the best that she could tell her is that it was good enough for her to get $30 a month for Lemon for being his sidekick sitting on the panel. But I never let my left hand know what my right hand's doing. Hmm, hmm. Every time she shows up, she's begging for nail money. Sick of her. God damn. I'm just stating facts. Nothing to hand. Please. And you think that bitch getting a pedicure without wrapping them feet around a dick and going in circles with them motherfucking feet? Come on. Viewers have rights association. Oh my god. Hello. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. I heard both hands are empty. Hey Patrice. Oh, the internet granny is here. Oh, I shouldn't be talking this way. Hey Patrice Cunningham, internet granny. Okay. You'd rather be homeless and live in the street, but think you cute with your nails done and how ass backward. Not the monkey grip. Is that what it's called, voodoo? Yeah, I should be swinging on dick like a monkey swinging on a motherfucking branch around here to get some motherfucking nail polish on your toes. And what the fuck going on in here, bitch? You what the fuck you think you legs to the moon? Oh my god! Uh, anyone in here hear anything about what? Anyone in here hear anything about what? What did I walk into? So, shit, I walked into that. So if you guys want to hear it, the all about me bitch was up there again, running her mouth. So I've never heard Shish Trish say that. I'm not saying it did not happen, but her reasoning for calling Shish Trish an African booty scratcher was allegedly because Trish had called YouTube camera a one. So what sense does that make? Where does that even make sense at? So if it was wrong for Trish to call her that, but it's okay for her to call Trish that because Trish didn't call her that, allegedly called YouTube cameras that after the other chick had already the other demon had already called YouTube cameras an African booty scratcher. So that means that that's regular language that you can use on people because you not like the regular human being. So it's not deplorable when it comes out of your mouth. Nothing in you and your alleged Fortune 500 company working ass think that that's okay to use. Nothing in your I'm in this sorority, I'm in that sorority. Think that's okay. See, these motherfuckers want to act like they somehow highbrow motherfuckers, and they this and they that. They ain't shit. They are absolute. Because if you did work for a Fortune 500 company, would you be out here using that derogatory shit when motherfuckers are caught all the time, suspended and fired from their job all the time for their actions that they take off of the job? Ain't Big Sexy delivering Instacart right about now? Oh, mm, interesting. Child. Okay. Sassy thinks she is above, but hangs below. Add that shit up. Honey. Fortune 5 companies uh was something to brag about in the 90s. Uh she can't be serious. Yeah, she said Fortune 500. We both work for Fortune 500 companies. Well, maybe actually Fortune 600. Okay, so Just like the four-star restaurant was actually a five-star restaurant, and then she's sitting in there acting like a whole fucking gutter bug, like a whole fucking roach, drunk as a motherfucker, thinking somebody's impressed. Like the dumb bitch sit up here and put a motherfucking food receipt up on her community wall, thinking somebody's is impressed, putting the receipt up there. Child by a dumb bitch. Okay. Uh, damn near all jobs will pay for a plane ticket and dinner. Uh, she ain't doing nothing special. Okay. Instacart. I thought it was a benefit. Listen, listen. I'm just saying what ODS said. I'm just saying what ODS said. She's always arriving late to panels, talking. She just got out of a meeting and stepped out of her Fortune 600 private jet. Sick of her. Oh, I just got it. I just got. I always know everything about everybody, but all of a sudden, she didn't know that that dumb nigga bought his in his feeling ass up on the panel and said all of that fuck shit that he said about me having a stroke and about Yaya having to move in with her son because she was a bum. She all of a sudden she don't know nothing. All of a sudden, when he hops his motherfucking hurt ass on the panel and mad at View because a View is a View said something about him saying that shit to me and Yaya. Now all of a sudden he want to lie. You notice how vague that ignorant motherfucker was on top of it. Well, a View has an issue. Well, View is a View has an issue with Sassy. So I came up there and she said some things about Sassy. No, motherfucker, she said some things about you, about the shit you said to me and Yaya. See, they always want to get vague about why they did the fuck shit that they did, but I'm going to be specific, bitch. You came up there because a view is a view got in your ass about you saying that fuck shit that you hopped your ass on and then ran off the panel and said to me and Yaya. And you didn't like it that a view is a view roasted, got up on the panel and roasted your ass. So you wait till you see a view is a view over at ODS's panel, and then you want to hop on the panel and act like you some motherfucking authority with a view is a view health records. So what are you saying? So are you the next motherfucker who want to be taken to court? So you sitting up here stating like you know for a fact that a woman who don't have cancer has stage 3 cancer. And if you know that, how would you know that? Hmm. Huh. Defamation much? So you think motherfuckers who got it like that are out here this all up in this shit all day every day? Yeah, nigga, you watching for free because you a fan. Nigga telling me I can watch you and I don't have to subscribe to you. When you watch, I still get paid. Nigga, I'm not the one who needs your motherfucking money. It's that bitch over there doing hand jobs for random niggas who need your motherfucking money. Bitch, I got a whole husband. I don't need shit from you. Ain't shit you can give me. I can still watch you for free. I am always in your chat. I know you're in my chat right now, but the link is pinned, bitch. You ain't gonna get it. Okay, so African booty scratcher. So that happened. Uh, I'm sure somebody's going to go over there. I don't know if YouTube cameras and Trish are on the men. I don't know if in fact Trish ever said that to her, but so she came up there running like oh my god. And the simple fact that this motherfucker had the nerves to say, "I'm mad because this hoe don't hit my panel anymore," as if this bitch made my channel. The hoe didn't hit my motherfucking channel the first day that I went live when I got over 1,000 viewers. The hoe didn't hit my panel by my third live where I was monetized. Bitch, I don't give a fuck if the hoe ever hit my panel again, bitch. That hoe did not make my channel. The simple fact that that nigga, you're on the way down, you're on the decline. Well, I'd rather be on the decline because I'm giving political news that people may be interested in and may need to make an educated vote. Do you think I care about a motherfucking YouTube decline, bitch, when I'm giving out pertinent information to help people understand the world that they are living in today? See, so is this a Fortune 500 nigga talking? Or is this a simpleton who think YouTube is my life? A simpleton. Because it's theirs. If I was mental upset about having cancer, that might have made me jump a bridge or something, shaming me for an illness that I don't have. Yeah, and he did it in breast cancer awareness month. Let's keep it real. He did this shit in breast cancer awareness month, and he did this shit on top of Leo, who actually had cancer, sharing all of her treatments and everybody going along with her. I'm pretty sure that that fucking lanky twisted mouth motherfucker got up there and gave her prayers and best wishes and all this shit, and then gonna turn around and think cancer is something that you can try to shame someone with. As the lady who shared her journey is waiting to see if she's in remission. Let's not be remiss. And I'm sure he had his silly ass up there, wishing her all these good healing and all this fake shit. So my point is, they're trash. That's my point. These motherfuckers are straight trash, straight garbage, straight fucking dumpster juice. That's what they are. Okay. Acting like it's a read because you're actually giving out political advice. That's not a read, not at all, child, not at all. And I'm not bothered. Uh, so hold on 1 second. I need a drink. But hey, they want y'all. Uh, they want y'all to. They want y'all to believe that they are some highbrow motherfuckers. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Okay. Those health reads are the dumbest reads ever. I'm sick of them. But they're not okay. But in fact, are they even really health reads when they're lies? I mean, uh, uh, let me see. Miss 313, uh, you have an amputated arm. That's why you have an amputated arm. See how stupid that is? See how stupid that even sounds? So, what it tells me, let me tell you what it tells me. What it tells me is your press. What it tells me is your press because there's nothing you can factually say about me. So you make up something about me. Okay. So there's absolutely nothing factual you can say about me because you can't stand in the paint with me. Because you can only come on this motherfucker and talk in circles about Krista's and Lemon's relationship and this happened and that happened. You have absolutely no grasp of anything that is important to talk about. So you're mad that other people do. And you think they give a fuck about what you saying? You think they really give a fuck about what you're saying? And Lord forbid you keep on uh popping your motherfucking gums at people who have something better to talk about than these motherfucking lies and fallacies that are going on the YouTube street, presented as actual content, as actual real things, when these motherfuckers turn around and telling you, oh well, that wasn't true, well, we ran a play, and now you're supposed to believe what they're saying now. And you guys are following this shit like a motherfucking tennis match. And you think people with common sense who got real shit to talk about, and you think you're gonna keep barking at them, and then you keep barking at them, and what you do is you get their attention, and then they start reading you for the real facts of your life, and now you're mad, and now you're mad. But motherfuckers, you was the ones who knocked on the door, and now you mad that the truth is being told about your silly asses. Stay mad, bitches. All right, that's all I got. Oh God, and that big Dovey Milton ain't no better. She's in on the shit with Sassy and the others as well. The step stool of life, Dovey Milton, the step stool of life. Maybe better yet, the outhouse of life. She's the outhouse of life, Dovey Milton. Yeah, I agree. It sounds very dumb, and you reach it. That was just an example. Okay, I have somebody in the back. Oh, I got you in the back. Oh, you're right on time. We can change the topic. Hershey, uh, Hershey. I was ready for you, Hershey, because I was going to talk about you.
Goodness. Oh, well, I love the image of the Hershey Kisses. They're very delicious.
What's up, Hershey?
Good morning, Ronnie.
Now,
What's going
what's up?
on? I see. I
Oh,
came up in your room to come speak to you this morning, and I see that you said, "Oh my God, Digo Hershey, I got something to tell you. I want to ask you something or something like that." So I jumped up on your panel to see like what you wanted,
Hershey,
what you had to say.
Hershey, why you let that old lady beat you up yesterday?
Because I think Pizarro was turning my volume down. I truly believe, I think Pizarro was turning my volume down because I was already on Pizarro, Ragley. I was about to cuss on your panel. Please forgive me. On her behind since I jumped on her panel. But I truly believe that Pizarro was playing with my volume.
Okay, so
I really do believe that.
I wanted to talk about Hershey. Hershey was up
But see,
there.
but see, wait,
Uh,
wait, wait, wait. I'm sorry to cut you off, Ronnie Q. But see, my thing is, I'm not the type of woman that's gonna go back and forth with you. I'll tell you to come to
uh,
Philly, and I'll rather talk to you face to face. But see, I had to think about it, and like I told Kimmy, I said, Kimmy, you got like a lot of energy and stuff like that, because I ain't with all this internet gangster stuff. But where was all this animosity and where was all this energy when Shelly came to your destination?
I
When
heard you
Shelly came
said
to
that.
you, listen here, I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you. And then Pizarro going trying to say, "Oh, well, that's old. It ain't old because it just happened this summer." So
Oh,
how
but
is what I'm wait a
when
minute?
you
Yeah,
told,
so Pizarro. I'm
go
sorry.
ahead.
Go ahead, baby.
When you told her,
No, but
"Oh, now
what I did,
you up here," what did you? Was that you who said, "Oh, now what's your bestie gonna say that you up here with Kimmy?"
wait a
Was
minute.
that
I
you who
was about
said
to
that?
get. I was because I was about to get to that. See what it is. Pizarro, she talk a lot of ish, and I could match your energy. Okay,
Mm-mm.
I don't got to be screaming through my beautiful house, screaming like a buffoon, like pure trash. I live in a beautiful community, so I'm not gonna be screaming and stuff like that. Not at all. Just come to Philly. Come on down here. I meet you at JFK or I meet you downtown, whatever. But my thing is, I told Kimmy, I said, you got like a lot of animosity, a lot of this energy, but your energy wasn't on that level when Shelly came to you. So Pizarro going to say, oh, well, that's old. No, the F is not because that shit just happened this summer. I said, Pizarro, you mind your business because when Max Boogie was dragging you, all these people that's in your chat, they wasn't backing you up. So then she kept saying something to Kimmy. I said, whoa, 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 whoa. I said, hey, Brianna. I know you not in the chat. I know you in the skybox listening. I said, look at your bestie over here licking the woman ASS, the same woman that was trying to dox you and get your information. Also with Miss D, Miss O. So I said, Brianna, you see what's going on? This is your bestie. But she over here licking out of Kimmy and see Miss O ASS, the same people that were trying to dox you to get your information. I said, y'all
But
can't make this ish up. Y'all can't
but
make it
Hershey,
up.
but Hershey,
Yeah.
uh, now
Come on,
what
you got it.
I remember, I'm gonna tell you. What I remember
Mm-hmm.
is that the only mod that well, this is what I remember. The only mods that
Okay.
I definitely remember him having was Leo and D Ramsey. Yeah, I don't remember
Okay,
the
but see, I
one
I, I
day
might be wrong.
but
I
you
might
were
be wrong.
right.
I might
You were even
no.
right
I
about
might be. Wait
Pizarro.
a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, no. But I might be wrong. But I could have sworn. I could have
Mm.
sworn that um that SB. I might be wrong, and I went back up there the first time before I dropped down because I had a phone call. I said, "Oh, my bad, Kimmy," but I kept that pressure on Pizarro because Pizarro tried to make it seem like, "Oh, I was lying." Then what Pizarro did was she put me on mute. See, this is what I'm learning about people that own these channels and they have StreamYard. They control the
They
volume.
they can
She kept
control the
she
volume, yes. And Pizarro
okay,
is
so that's what I
known to do that. Now I don't know.
that,
I know
right.
she used to do that to me because I'm not gonna lie. I understand where your position is, but I don't even want to talk about that. Now, I know that you didn't give Mama D too much because I was surprised. Were you surprised when Mama D came up there? And what's
I was very surprised. And I'm gonna tell you something. I got a mother and I got a grandmother. And I'm not gonna scoop that low to talk to some but see what Mama D was looking for was a nasty ghetto side. I don't come
mm,
from that. I come from a decent family. You understand what I'm saying? Now I can hit rock bottom. I can get real funky with it, but I'm not going to do that because you are somebody's grandmother.
but hold
But
on,
then once she
hold on, hold on. Listen, Mama D hopped up there, and I was shocked, and she was like,
me
"Honey,
too.
honey, I'm a bail bondsman, and you talk your shit to me, and I'll throw your ass in jail, and I have them women in there
No, she
fucking
said
you up
something to
your
me about
ass
putting
with a
something in my butt.
dildo." She up,
Yes,
yeah,
she did.
she was
And
like,
I
"I
said, well,
have
who you
somebody
talking to?
fucking you up your ass with a dildo." I was like,
Yeah. I
"Mama
said, well, who
D,"
is she talking
I
to?
was taken
Then I found
aback.
out that she was. I asked her who was she talking to because sometimes when all three of us, it was me, Lovely Love, and Mama D, and I'm like, yo, who is this lady? So
Leo,
when I'm
Hey,
listening
okay,
Ronnie
to
Q.
her,
hold on,
she was
Hershey.
talking.
Now we got somebody, Leo. I know was the mod. She can clear this 100% up.
Hey, Ronnie Q. Hey, Hershey Kisses. Hey, chat.
Hey,
So what? Because I barely heard anything about it as far as even like yesterday. I heard y'all talking about it, but what was the issue when it came to the
The
mod?
issue was, I'm gonna tell you, the issue was I broke up the topic, and I said to Pizarro, I said, didn't you and Kimmy have a moderator stick at one point in time over SBs? Pizarro, wait a minute, hold on, Leo. Pizarro said, oh no, I never had a mod stick. I said, wait a minute, I'm not that fucking, excuse my language, Ronnie Q. I'm not that crazy. I got a good memory. And then I could have sworn that SB gave
Kimmy.
Kimmy a mod stick. I could have sworn, unless I got the name mixed up, but I could have sworn gave her a temporary mod stick.
No,
So
he
when I
gave
broke it,
Pizarro the
okay, so
temporary mod.
Pizarro kept playing like I didn't know what I was talking about. So Pizarro put me on mute. Cause see, that's what I'm learning about Pizarro. Pizarro, she like to when you jump up on her panel and dig in her ASS, she can't take it. What she do is she talk a lot of crap and then put you on mute. Or 9 out of 10, if you come and clock her and bust her head in her check, she want to block you. So you got to get on your other device to let the people know, like, yeah, you talking trash, but you blocking the people from giving you back feedback. So Pizarro put me on mute and she was like, well, oh yeah, I was a temporary manager mine, okay, for Sean Bradley. I said, but you had me on mute. You actually agreeing to what I said. So that's what I'm saying. All this mind head games that people be playing. Like I ain't nothing slow about me but my and 9 out of 10, that's not even fucking slow. Excuse my language, Ronnie Q. But this retarded, handicapped, pissy smelling girl, y'all be letting her like play head games with her girl. I will crack you in your face.
Okay,
Don't play
so
with
give
me.
hold on. So okay, so the thing was that she finally came back around and said, "Yeah, Sean gave me a temporary mod stick. You weren't there one time, and he needed her to do something, maybe block somebody or something, and he took it back the same day." So and then Hershey thought that maybe Kimmy was a mod. So what I was telling Hershey that the only mods that I definitely remember were you and D Ramsey.
Okay, well, when it comes to pizza having a temporary mod, that is true. That was like around sometime last year, because when I was at work, of course, with me working inside of a plant, and at the time my phone wasn't upgraded to 5G, so I would have a lot of issues. So during the time that he went live, my phone would cut on and off. And so it was a lot of trolls in there that day. And this is when they first introduced the managing my thing to where you can control subscribers only, all that stuff like that. So he did give her a temporary stick at the time or whatever to put it on subscribers only, and then he took it back. As far as him having a mod, the only mod that he has ever had was me. Nobody else has ever held a stick besides when
Oh, I
yeah,
thought I was wrong. Okay, I was
yeah,
sorry.
I'm the only mod that Sean has ever had. Um But yeah, no, that's it when it come to that. So I was just coming to clear that up. Like I said, whatever y'all got going on, I ain't got nothing to do with it. Y'all have
I
a good day.
have a good day, Leo. And
But,
Leo,
but,
Leo,
but,
Uh
Leo.
huh.
but, but,
Uh,
Uh
but,
hold
huh.
on,
but
hold on, Hershey. Hold on, Hershey. When your charcuterie board. If you guys don't know, she's having a charcuterie board contest, and you can say what the prize is. And she has also let her son, a 13-year-old son, do his charcuterie board to do a demo. And she also did a demo for a single serving charcuterie board, giving you,
Ronnie
letting you
Q, your
know how to
background.
build one,
You went out for a second.
letting you know how to build one, letting you know how to make the roses. You want to go over there and check her out and giving you all the
Thank you,
details
Leo.
that you need to compete in this charcuterie board contest. What day is it again, Leo?
Thank you, Ronnie Q, for letting me advertise. The charcuterie challenge part two is supposed to be December 14th, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. ODS and Jay Dunn will be my co-host. And the prizes is three prizes. First prize is $500. Second prize is $300, and third prize is $200. Um, and we're going to have a good time. The thing that's also great about the contest is the fact that whoever participates, or even anybody that's watching, is something that you can possibly turn into your own business. So that's the reason why I'm doing it. Also, too, and there's no shade to anybody. I just want to make it clear I'm the one that's providing the prize money solely. There were people who did want to donate, but I turned them down. It was my way of giving back to whomever for all of the support that I have gotten. So yes, it's going to be a great contest. Buddy Lee will be DJing. Everybody is welcome. And thank you, Ronnie Q, for allowing me to advertise on your channel.
Of course, of course. Thank you for advertising on my channel. I appreciate it. So I will be keeping people abreast of the date, December 14th. Okay, thank you, Leo.
Thank you, Ronnie Q. Have a good day, and everybody else. Bye.
You as well. Now listen, Hershey, let me talk because I did not want to talk. We got the particulars out of the way.
Ronnie
But
Q.
is this you, Hershey? I
Ronnie
can't hear.
Q.
Yes. Can you hear me?
This phone was free.
Drop down and come back. I let me tell her. I don't know if she's reading the chat. Can you hear me?
Ronnie Q.
I
Oh
can
boy.
hear you. Drop down and come back. I'm gonna drop her down and have her come back. Okay. 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 Hey, Truth and Reason, how are you? So, hey, NYW, thank you for being here. Now, I could hear her, but she couldn't hear me. So, if you want to come back up, Hershey, because this is the portion of the live that I really wanted to talk to Hershey about Mama D. Child, Mama D got up there after they were arguing back and forth about this mod stick, and I was taken aback. And Mama D is about 72 to 70 something. And Mama D go, well, what are you up here talking about? Yeah, girl, here's Hershey. Let me put a banner up.
Ronnie
I
Q.
can you
is-
I hear
I'm
you.
sorry about that. Is that me? Is that me or you? I'm sorry.
That must have been you.
Is that my
Uh I
okay?
hear
Okay.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could hear you the last
Okay.
time, but you just couldn't hear me.
Correct. Absolutely.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
oh
So
yeah. So, I'm glad Leo. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm
wait a
sorry.
minute, let me. This is what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about the Mama D
Mm-hmm.
part because Mama D is about
Mm-hmm.
70. She's over 70, and so I'm really glad that you didn't go in on her. I'm really glad that you didn't. I don't know. I know. I'm really
I
glad that
understand.
you guys didn't
Yeah, I
argue that
understand.
bad, but
No,
it could
I
have went
understand. I
bad.
understand where you're coming from.
It could have
Mm-hmm.
went bad because of things that she was saying. I couldn't believe that old lady
Mm-hmm.
said that she would take you and throw you in a jail with a
Mm-hmm.
lot of women and have them sticking a dildo up your ass. I was like, what?
Mm-hmm.
And then I was thinking like Hershey came in like this, and then Mama D totally melted you down.
Yeah.
Uh, Mama D is
Mm-mm.
one of the bad girls, Bell's mom. So what did you think about Mama D going after you like that? That's what I
I
wanted
ain't
to
think,
talk to you about.
listen. I'm gonna be very honest with you. I ain't think of nothing about it. Quiet as kept because when people talk like that, you better pray to God that it doesn't happen to your granddaughter or even your grandkids or your grandson. You understand what I'm
Oh,
saying? She's old enough. Like I
right.
said, I promise you to God, I could have hit below the belt, but I always remember that my mother would knock my teeth down my throat for
I'm
disrespecting my
gl-
elders. And I understand,
I'm
and I truly understand that she disrespected me. But look, I'm gonna leave that in God's hand. She's at that particular age where as though, hey, so
That's
I didn't
why.
pay that no
That's why.
mind.
That's why I was glad. On the, like my aunts, they used to always say, we used to like, hey, so and so, you better put a handle on that name. They make aunt. It ain't no. You don't call me by my name. You put a handle on that name. So
Mhm.
it's always when you dealing with people that age. But I was just really surprised
Mhm.
she went there with you, and then I was like, oh
I was
God, this
very
one to go
surprised
left.
too because I never talked to this lady, never mentioned this lady, so I don't know what was her problem. You understand what I'm saying? But again, she better pray to God that some man doesn't do that to her grandkids and stuff like that, because she's at a particular age. Look at my kids fighting. She's at a particular age that she got grandbabies and stuff like that. She just better pray somebody doesn't do that. Don't her words doesn't backfire and the trauma of her grandkids or whatever. But hey, it is what it is. This ain't nothing but an internet. I don't pay that no mind, child.
Yeah, I was like, "Ooh, what?" I didn't know if y'all had a history or something because I know you you
I never
fly.
spoken to her. I
Oh,
just started hitting Ronnie Q. I just started hitting panels. I say probably what last month or this month. Yeah. I never communicated with that lady because I
I
knew who she was. I remember who she was. She was the lady that used to give Sir King money. But
right.
that was their business and stuff like that. I never mentioned that lady not one time, but for her to get up there to say that, I think it was just pure trash. And again, this is like a free app where anybody could just act like pure trash and ghetto, even at her age bracket. She I would expect for her to not take it up like that. But she was
Yeah.
saying things. She was saying things to Lovely Love too, and it's just like, come on, man. Like you 75 years old, but see, if she would have said that to a person like Pizarro, Pizarro would have been calling her everything under the son of God. But
Hmm.
that's not me. I don't have that. I was raised differently. If I'm going to cuss somebody out, excuse me, if I'm going to get at somebody, I'm going to get at somebody at my particular age or even younger than me or whatever, this that and the third. But I'm not going to disrespect a 75-year-old woman. I just don't. I can't do that, and I won't. I can, but I won't. you know
Yeah. So that's
but the
that's what
next
I.
time, but wait a minute, the next time it ain't gonna be too goddamn nice. I mean, like, come on, don't stretch it now, but only thing I remember is that I know my mother would knock my teeth down my throat for disrespecting my elders. and
Yeah.
and and I wanted to carry that, you know, you know, but
Yeah.
it is
Yeah.
what it
But
is. But
I
if
was.
she do
Yeah.
it
You didn't
again, if
go.
she do it again, it remind me of how the way I'm sorry to keep cutting you off, Ronnie Q. That remind me of when Bless Watkins cussed out Terry P. And it took Terry P a whole lot not to say hit below the belt. And sometimes these elderly people have to understand, like, our mouth can get real spicy and jiggy with yours. I can match your energy, but I wasn't raised like that. But I can, but I wouldn't feel right in my heart to come at you at that age. You understand? But the next time you do, it ain't gonna be too nice. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah, so
sorry.
that's why I wanted to have you up here to try to figure out, like, are they into it like this all the time? And you had been arguing with,
I don't know
you
them.
had gone back and forth with Pizarro for such a long time that I thought that you was
Mhm.
like, oh fuck it, I'm tired. And you know how sometimes your voice can get tired or something. I just wanted to know what, because you didn't give her
Mhm.
too much. I think
Mhm.
you were surprised as well. I'm thinking you were surprised as well, but
Mhm.
yeah, you did good for holding back. I was like, okay, that's all I wanted to talk to you about.
You know what? I really forgot about that, but by you bring that back up, because see, this ain't nothing but a free app. I don't take this too serious. I don't take this too serious.
Your sound went out. Your sound went out, Hershey. Her sound went out. If you can speak it, you can hear it. And also, Stomp Down said if she come at you again, send her to him. I'm gonna drop Hershey down again because her sound went out. Uh, Thank you, Hershey, for coming up. Your sound went out, and yeah, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Please hit the like button. Now, a lot of you guys was like, heck, forget that. She'd have got it where she stood. She'd have got there. No, but uh, I don't care how old somebody is. Disrespect me, and you get blasted. Respect is earned. I'm still teachable. That is why I respect everyone. Thank you for being here, T. Trisha. Send her to Stomp Down. Stomp Down said she'll give her what she's looking for. So, how many hate watchers are here? Okay. Okay, so let's talk about. See, Stomp Down, you started all of this mess, and we got it. Who watched James last night? Who watched James last night? Now, that's the last thing that I want to talk about. I told you guys to go over to the hood table. I gave you some community wall posts to look at. Now, this goes back to Stomp Down again. Why was Stomp Down over there showing us a picture of this dude with a full goatee and big teeth and hold on, Hershey's back again. Hershey,
Yes, I'm sorry. That was my device. I had just got a phone call. I'm over here on my hold on. So I'm peeking in YouTube cameras, and I see that it's a lot going on her panel. Why is Tracy up there on YouTube camera panel? What in the hell? Wait a minute.
Tracy,
I'm trying to.
Big
Yes, I'm
Tracy,
trying to be. Yeah, honey, dry mustard, Tracy. And I'm like, wait
Tracy.
a minute, what the hell?
You mean
Tracy, yeah,
Wait a
What
minute.
y'all call her, Tracy? I call it
Wait,
Tracy.
wait, wait a minute. The one who Rob Rag who said her coochie
Yeah,
tastes
her.
like mustard. That's Tracy. Uh huh.
All right, so she's on the panel with Jay Dunn and Sassy and YouTube cameras. And what do Tracy Oberheim got anything to do with what's going on with these young crowds? What is she doing? Tracy.
Trying to
I'm
stay
trying to get
relevant.
into it.
Trying to be
I
relevant.
see.
Yeah, that's
I
it. That's all.
see. She better watch out for just Krista cuss her out like just
What?
women
Wait a
on
minute.
the
It's
young
just Krista. Oh, she can sit down as well. Now did you see
Mhm.
James last night?
Yeah, I was in my live. Wow, what's wrong?
Uh okay. So uh I was over at Stomp Down. Did you see Stomp Down messy ass put up the picture of Honest Row in on his backup channel where he was applying makeup and he looked a hot mess and he had the lip
No, and you
liner
know what?
on.
Ooh, child. I mean, I heard mother talking about it, but I have not been over there. I got to give something a click in the view.
Child, he had white white eyeshadow on and stuff, and it was just a mess. It was like the glittery eyeshadow, and I was like, "What is he doing?" And he was over there doing his face, thought he was Ness and was doing his face and stuff. And so he goes over there to James, and then oh, she fell off. He goes over there to James, and James is reading him. Hey, just Andrea, how you doing? Yes, you started it. Uh, you started it. Uh, and yes, that Treasure Live was hilarious. But then they go on and they get then Jay Wilson came up there, the pastor came up there, and when Brian said something about his man was still getting some pussy, he the bitches start rolling out of Jay Wilson. I'm telling you, him and Jay Wilson was swatting at each other, and Brian told him that his man still wanted pussy and dick, and Brian got called a bitch 511,000 times by Jay Wilson in within 4 minutes. I'm telling you, he called him a bitch every other syllable. Okay, so that shit was funny. So then and Jay Wilson was messing up the tea, and he was just so pissed off at Brian. He kept messing up the tea, and Brian was said he was sitting out at a charging station charging his car, and at one point it seemed like Brian was about to get his ass kicked by a Mexican because he was like he got out of his car. He was like, "Hey man, what you doing? What you doing?" So Brian sitting at the fucking charging station. His shit is 100% charged. So the dude is coming up to see what the fuck you doing. You sitting up here? I need to charge my car. And then he goes, "Well, it said 100%." He said, "Oh, I'm sorry, it was only 8." He did the same shit that he did at the gym when he booked up at that white man and talking about he had his piece in his gym bag, and the white man punched him in his chest and shit. He similar to that. So I thought I was going to see Brian get his ass beat on live. That would have been quite interesting. So then he punked down and well, I'm on here arguing with these people on here. They got me all upset. Now he talking to the man, talking about his feelings and emotion to a stranger and shit. I'm sorry, dude. It was a misunderstanding. And I was like, look at this fucking clown here. So he gets back in the car. So then he and Honest Rose start talking. So Honest Rose was up on the panel. Getting dragged by James as we went back to Vegas and with Honest Row, of course, and because that's the only thing that exciting that ever really took off for him in life. Usually when he goes on a trip to meet up with somebody, he stood up, and we found out about him being stood up in New York City. So let's get into it. So Brian is talking. to Jay Wilson more or less, and then Rose calls him a hypocrite. About something, Brian a hypocrite, and then Jay Wilson's like, "Oh, you gonna get him mad? You see how mad he is because you called him a hypocrite. Now he wanna do this, he wanna do that, he wanna." But no, let's keep it real. What happened was, uh, Honest Roe tells Brian, "Oh, well that's why you was with." Here's Honest Row. This is how it really started. I'm going to tell you how it really started. So here's Honest Row telling Brian that, yeah, Brian, that's why you was over there with that Mexican, and you had that Mexican jerking off your piece, and you said that he was only there to give you tutoring. That's Brian right here, second from the left. So you see the belly. He done lost a little weight, Brian, but he out there in his mariachi clothes out here picking up Mexicans, according to Honest Row, if you can believe Honest Row. Okay, because we know he a lie. We know he a liar. So then Brian says, "Well, why are you out here telling my business?" And then he said, "Now you wouldn't like it if I tell your business." And then Honest Row got quiet as a church mouse. Got real quiet. But you did start that, Honest Row. We not gonna act like Honest Row did not start that shit. Talking about Brian uh, getting sucked off or yanked off by that Mexican. That's what Honest Row said that first. So then, of course, Jay Wilson is going to act like Brian started it. But then he said, what about that Arabian dude that you? What about that Arabian dude? I don't know what race Arabian is, but what about that Arabian dude that stood you up when you flew out to New York? See, you used to flying out and being stood up by people. What about him? And then he go, Honest Row, Brian. You know, I just knew it. You can't be a friend to nobody. You know how that hurt me. And Brian, I was really hurt behind, and I didn't fly out. So Brian said, and Aladdin hurt me. So Brian, Big Purple Brian, dropped the T about Aladdin. And Honest Rose said, I didn't fly out. I told you, and you're lying. I didn't fly out. And he said, well, he said, I could have had the story wrong. I just assumed that when you going to see somebody, that you probably flew out to see them. And he said, no, I took the bus. I told you I took the bus. So, okay. So that's neither here nor there. Let's hear the Aladdin story. And then here come Jay Wilson jumping in. No, he can't be no friend. He ain't no friend. You see, you called him a hypocrite. Now he telling all your business. No, because Honest Row told his business first. Okay, so then we get into and then James is like, I want to hear the damn story about Aladdin. Uh, he's like, and Brian's like, you want to hear about Aladdin? Well, here it goes. He said that Honest Row, the thirst bucket that he has always been, met up with somebody on no none other than the grifting ass, shifty ass Dovey Milton's Love Connection show. Remember when Dovey and Honest Row used to be over there doing love connections with niggas in jail, niggas in Africa, niggas all over the place. So the one motherfucker that was in America, of course, Honest Row sucked up to that dick and had the Aladdin dude had him come out and 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 he was in New York. So he rode the bus out, getting his ass tenderized because he thought he was gonna get some dick in his ass. And when he got there, he said that the dude just wouldn't answer his phone calls, totally dissed him and just had no response to him. And then he went on the Bigo app that he knew he was on, and he would see him on Bigo, so he knew he was around. He could have reached back out to him. But even when he tried to contact him on the Bigo app. The dude dissed him. So he rode all the way out there, and the only ride that he really got was the ride on that motherfucking Greyhound or Megabus seat that he went to see him. So that's what happened over there regarding Honest Road. Oh my. Somebody joined the membership. Who? Thank you for joining the membership. That green vegan. I thank you. Okay, thank you, Hershey. I appreciate you coming up. Oh my. So and James was like, I want to hear the tea. And so and then Ro goes, Brian, you was wrong for that. Because I was really hurt by that situation, and I can't believe you came out here and talked about that, because that really hurt me. What is wrong with yes, always getting left somewhere. So that happened over there. That happened over there at that happened over at Spiller Boys. So, and then another bit of tea came out that and that they start talking about the makeup and stuff that he was Honest Rowe was putting on himself again. And then Honest Rowe go, well, Brian, don't act like we ain't have conversations about you want me to apply it. You said that you like the way I apply it, and let's not pretend like you didn't say that you wanted me to apply it on you. And they were Spiller Boy was like, what? Excuse me? He was like, yes, Brian wanted me to put him in a wig and do his makeup. And then Spiller Boy was like, a wig? What kind of wig? He sure did. And he said, well, what color was the wig? It was brown with auburn streaks in it. So Honest Row. And Brian did not deny it. Brian did not do a lot of denial of it. And he was like, oh yeah, so that's what you're gonna say. Oh, is that what you're gonna say? So it seems like there was a lot of heavy flirting between Brian and Roe. And you know that Ronnie Q, did you see Buddy Lee's? No, I did not see Buddy Lee's live yesterday. What I heard about Buddy Lee's live is that they clowned Trisha yet again, and I think Lady Law was up there, and Lady Law caught her in a lot of lies. That's all I know about Buddy Lee's video. I did not see Buddy Lee's video, but I heard her over there on Tangerine's live saying that, Lemon, why did you tell me to go over there? I told you I didn't want to go over there, and you told me that we're all three gonna go over there. And Lemon responds to her, well, I did see him on T Velocities, because he came over there with this bullshit. Him and T Velocity like each other. He comes over here with this bullshit, talking about T Velocity. Oh, another one who is overly enthralled with himself, who is like watching paint dry, but I digress. So him and T Velocity had a long conversation. Come to find out, he tells Krista, yes, I sent you over there, and I heard that it was a lot of stuff going on, and they were talking about you. So I sent you over there under the guise that I was going over there too. And then she said, you sent me over there by myself, and they were attacking me. And he said, well, I went over to talk to T Velocity, and I thought it was going to be a short talk myself. But since he was up there for an extended period, I was like, no, look, I'm out of here. So I'm thinking, wait a minute. He was up there for a long time. When I saw him over at T Velocity, before I left him still up there. So you mean to tell me he tells her that they are over there dogging you out on Buddy Lee's, and tells you that he's going over there with you, and he is allegedly trying to represent once again this weak lie that he's your dude. Okay, so if he's trying to represent to everybody that you and he are back together, so why is it that he's not going over there with you? Because he's already telling you that they're dogging you out. but he's gonna send you over there and say, "Come on, let's go, babe." Just like your nigga, like your nigga, see a dude in the street who is jaw jerking you and dogging you out, and say, "Come on, we gonna go handle him," and he push you in front of him and walk behind you, and then as you walking, he turns around and start talking to another chick for 20 or 30 minutes while you going up here to handle somebody who's talking about you. That's what okay, so what sense does that make? So he goes over to T Velocity as he knows she's on her way over there to where they're already dogging her out. And then she was like, "You sent me over there and I didn't want to go. And I got over there and they gave me such a bad time and everybody was talking about me and blah 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 blah." Blah. And then he said, "Well, when I got over there, you were still over there. So, how am I supposed to you're supposed to know because you told her they were already dogging her out. You did know. Like, get the fuck out of here. I can't. That's all I got on that. That's all I got on that. And then then we get to understanding the confession that he really didn't want to meet King Roman News, and he and Ness had devised a way that they were going to ditch King Roman News and Rebel because living my living living my best life, living is it living my best life, and King Roman News had called Ness too closely together, and so they thought that it was an attempt for King Roman News to be a mold for Sean Bradley, and he was going to try to get pictures of them and this, that, and the other, and blah 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 blah. And yeah, I agree with it because she called me and I was at the car wash, so I didn't understand what was going on, so yeah, I agreed to it. Yeah, yeah, I agreed to it. So no, you you were child by. Plays, running plays, running plays, agreeing to meet with people and then running plays, and then trying to. It was all her fault. It was all her fault. She thought of it because this happened because I was at the car wash. I wasn't around at the car wash. Did you have a car to wash? What the car wash have anything? Why was it so pertinent? I was at the car wash. Y'all didn't even have a rental car. What just repeating the same bullshit over and over as if I repeat it 100 times it gonna make sense. Let me tell you what happened. I was at the car wash and Ness said living my life, said that she want to get together and have drinks, and then like real shortly thereafter you called. He said that shit about 500 times to say what a piece of shit that he really is, but it really wasn't his fault. It was Ness's fault, and I know she's gonna get on here and she's gonna lie. Well, you have proven to be a liar. You have proven that you lied. You're proving that you're lying right now. That you said you wanted to get together and meet them, and so now you're projecting that once Ness hear that you spilled the beans, that she's gonna come on here and lie. Well, maybe she's gonna come on here and tell the truth because we know you are a liar as well. So I that's all I know. That's all I got for you. That's all I got for you. People love when people play in their faces, but when people don't play in their faces, they find a way to do some crazy shit for absolutely no reason. So that's it. And that's all. They like it. I love it. That's all I got to say about that. Let me see what else. That's all I got for the beef sector stuff. Any questions? Sean B don't care about lemon. So and Rebel Son. And it was a whole lot of we meeting with Rebel Son. We meeting with Rebel Son. That came out of Lemon's mouth. He was just like, why we meeting with Rebel Son? Rebel Son, where that come from? So we were back to Vegas with Lemon. We were back to Vegas with Honest Row, and we were back to Vegas with Lolo. So it seems like their content about Vegas is it seems like their content about Vegas is still their only content. So it seems like I love Rebel. I like Rebel as well. So I didn't see what was so Rebel son to the professionals, the professional liars. Yeah. So that came out. Okay. Okay. I love Rebel. Okay, Z Sarah. Yeah, Rebel is a nice guy. So, but that so I'm pretty sure if Rebel hit the link, it'll be no, no, I was at the car wash and I don't know. It's who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Okay. Uh, on the heels of sending his lady over to his alleged lady, I got doing air quotes, over to Buddy Lee's where he know they're dragging her, but then we're gonna go over there, and as she walking towards she also used community board posts and videos posted by SB, and for to what avail? To what avail? None. To no avail. Just picking up sticks off the floor would have been more advantageous, it seems like, than her actual evidence. King Roman News seems like a vibe and such a cool person to hang with. Lemon was awkward on camera. A lot went on yesterday. Yes, a lot went on yesterday. Where did he say all this? He said all of that on his live last night. So it seems like I don't know if that now Ness was over on Jay Wilson, so she wasn't responding. So I went over to Jay Wilson's, and Jay Wilson was laughing in her face and trying to get her to say how she felt about Lolo dragging her, and she was trying to. Just feel him out. She was on his panel quite quite a quite a while. Most of the panel last night, and he was talking about all the things and what Lolo said. Lolo said, and so she was going back at him. So they had a back and forth. Nothing memorable, but if you want to go see their back and forth, he was trying to get her to you know I guess say something about Lolo, and she was like, I don't care about her. She's unimportant, blah, 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 with her broken back. And then Jay Wilson said, well, she said she may have a broken back, but her legs ain't in cursive. And so, it was a lot of that going back and forth between them last night. Uh, Said the judge and audience members were extremely disappointed, disgusted by the videos and audio that was played in court. Ness took up residence at Pastors. Yes, she did. She was there for quite a while. So, yeah, that's what happened on the YouTube streets. Anything else? Let me see. The female Kiki and the uh, what else? What is it? What else? Drop it in my drawers. Chick was in court, and Kiki prevailed. Yeah, that's what Ness said. The broke back, but she said she don't. Lolo said at least her legs don't look like the letter capital letter K. So kickstand legs. So oh wow, yeah. Go over to Kiki Prime. She has something thanking her lawyers. And if you go over to Fate's Yaya, she has a different breakdown on it on her community wall. So and Octavius Prime, they said, did a actual live because he went to court with her. So I didn't know. I haven't watched this live. So I'm getting all this uh, information from somebody who you know, obviously has seen Octavius live, all the way down to what they were wearing and all of that. So that's where you can find that information. So let me. Oh, and I where I heard the news first was I had to give it to ZX. That's where I heard the news first. Okay, so now, okay, so this is my last story for you guys. I want to talk about the politics. Okay, so you guys remember we thank you Stomp Down for all your information for feeding the children. Do tell. Okay, so you guys remember me telling you yesterday about the secret that Trump said that him and Mike Johnson, who is the Speaker of the House, have, but they are not going to reveal this secret until after the election. So, if you don't remember, if you weren't here yesterday, I'm just going to do this one story about and give you more information because I was not clear exactly what is he talking about. What is this secret? So, let me share my page with you and put up my fair use banner. 1 minute. I need to get through this commercial and then I'm going to share my page with you. Oh, here we go. Okay. All right. Here we go.
After the Trump rally at Madison, vulgar jokes and hateful comments grabbed headlines after the Trump rally at Madison Square Garden. But it's what the former president refused to say that has a whole lot of people worrying. During his speech, Donald Trump delivered a thinly veiled threat about the Republican controlled House and the election. You just watch this.
You know, with me, we got to get the congressmen elected and we got to get the senators elected because we can take the Senate pretty easily. And I think with our little secret, we're going to do really well with the House, right? Our little secret is having a big impact. He and I have a secret. We'll tell you what it is when the race is over.
The he's referring to is Mike Johnson, the Speaker of the House. That's who he was pointing to.
A little secret. In a statement earlier today, House Speaker Mike Johnson refused to elaborate, saying only, quote, a secret is not to be shared, and I don't intend to share this one. Well, you're in luck because we have an extraordinary guest.
Okay. So I'm going to drop the link if you want to watch the rest of this. That made me say, because, I have been of the opinion that there's going to be a whole lot of okey doke and hanky pank of surrounding this election. So now I have a little clearer understanding of what they could actually be talking about. So let me share this with you. I'm going to put up my fair use banner, and I'm just going to share the information of how exactly could they do this still? Because the vice president's job is to the vice president job on January 6th is to not classify, is to what is it? What is it? The vice president job is to certify. Yes, I'm like, why? What? Certify the election. So we know that one of the tactics that they had last year was to have Mike Pence not certify the election, and then we know that the another tactics, and Mike Pence said he wasn't going to do that. He was going to certify the election. So we know another tactic was to have all those people out there enraged and angry and try to prevent the certification of the election until they could get One of the other things that they had in place, the fake electors to go in and certify the election over the real electors. So let's understand that there were many layers that they had in place to try to get the election of 2020 certified. So, what are they doing now? What could be this secret now? So, I'm like, well, can come. Kamala Harris certify her own election if she's on the ticket, because that's the vice president's job. So I looked it up, and yes, that has been done many times. Vice presidents have certified the election where they were on the ticket for president. So yes, she can do that. So then I'm like, well, what are they gonna? Are they gonna kidnap her, or what can they do where she can't certify the election? So uh, here is the answer to what can be done uh, to prevent the election from being certified. And this could be the secret that they are speaking of. So let me present this information to you, and let's see if this is what they're talking about. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna share my screen with you. And this is a most likely theory of what they will try to do to not certify the election. So we know that every state, depending upon their population, have a different number of electors. Uh, Not electors. What am I trying to say? Hold on. Every state has a Yes, the electors. Yeah, electoral college. Every state has a different number of electoral college votes. So, depending upon the population, say a state like Idaho has 40 uh, electoral votes. A state that's big like California, on the other hand, has 66 electoral votes. So, um, if and they have to get to 270 electoral votes. So they are trying to get, I think it's there are two states that split their electoral votes. They, usually, if you win one electoral vote, you win them all. But I forget what two states they actually split them. So a Democrat could win five, and a Republican can win two if it's more Democrats, or vice versa, or whatever. They'll if they have nine electoral votes, they'll be split uh, in two states. So let's say if neither of the candidates they need to get to 270 electoral votes to actually win the presidency. But if they do not get to 270 electoral votes, then they can have the House do the voting. At this point, the Republicans uh, hold more seats in the House of Representatives state by state. So we have 50 states. There are more Republicans states that have uh, that have House members than there are Democrat states. So there are more Republicans in the House than Democrats. So if it has to go to this, they don't get the 270 electoral votes, then the state representatives will vote. So shit. If we got 39 Republican states, they all get a vote. They don't. It is not on electoral college. It's one by one. So each state gets one vote. But so if there are more Republican states, then the Republicans can usher in Trump as the winner if they vote for him. So if it's more Democrats, which they are expecting. There to be more Democrats, but who knows? It's an election. You don't know what's going to happen in the election. So the state representatives are sworn in on January 3rd. The certification of the election is done on January 6th. So they are surmising that this may be the ploy that they are going to try to use to get the states to vote in the electors. So uh, I think I just explained it to you. I don't even think you need this link. I'm going to give you this link though. I'm not going to prolong this any longer. So let me give you the link where this man can, where I got this information from. Yes, electoral votes. Thank you. I just read my book. I was just like, that don't sound right. That don't sound right. Yes, electoral votes. So it will not be going on the electoral votes. It would be going on the off the votes of the people from each state who are in the House. So if there are more Republicans in the House that vote for Trump, then that would be one vote, and that they can actually elect Trump. If they vote for Harris or whatever, if the vote is bigger for Harris, then she will win. So that's what's going on. They believe about the secret. So we already know that he has the Supreme Court in his pocket. So in my opinion, that's my opinion. So one more thing I wanted to share with you. Nikki Haley. So Nikki Haley asked him, "What should?" Good morning, via Speaks Royally. Asked him, "What can I do to help you in this election?" He did not take her up on anything. So she's spoken out about his rhetoric. Yesterday, she spoke out about his rhetoric about women, about immigrants, and all this type of stuff. And then he got pissed mad at her. So a lot of her voters who pledged to not vote for him have pledged to vote for Harris. So now he's like spitting mad at her about that. But she bent the knee and offered to be your surrogate or and help you in any way. But you was like, poo poo, bitch, I don't need you. So there's a big infighting with them two. And I forgot to show you. I talked about this with you guys yesterday. Uh Real quick. So we have this person right here. Let me enlarge this. So hold on. Oh, I don't know why I can't enlarge this. Okay, we have this person here. He is in the House of Representatives, and his name is Representative Andy Harris from North Carolina, argued that North Carolina Republican controlled legislature should declare Donald Trump as the state winner now because Hurricane Helene has made voting too difficult. It makes a lot of sense, Harris reportedly said. Did I mention that Harris is the chair of the House Freedom Caucus? So this man on October 26th said that North Carolina may as well just declare Donald Trump the winner in North Carolina. North Carolina is one of the swing states that they are trying to win very badly. He is the chair of the House Freedom Caucus. And he said that on October 26th, the election is November 5th. He said, well, we just need to go on and give all our electoral votes to Trump right now because it's hard for people to vote. We had a bad hurricane. So a Representative Patrick McHenry, also of North Carolina, told reporters on Friday he knows of no such plans for the state to award Trump its 16 electoral college votes before Election Day. It makes no sense whatsoever to prejudice the election outcome, which it would do, and it is a misinformed view of what happens on the ground in North Carolina. Bless his heart. He said, "Bless his heart." So he was like, "Bless his heart." He think that people just gonna buy this. Uh, well, we had a hurricane. Let's make it easy on the people, and we'll just give all our electoral votes to Trump. And okay. So I just am backing up that I did tell you that yesterday that North Carolina, somebody in North Carolina, a representative, said that that'll be only a small portion of North Carolina was affected. Entire state was not flooded. They would cheat. They are scared 45 will lose North Carolina. Exactly. Basically, no thanks. We good. Yeah. Yeah, so a lot of people was unaware of there are a lot of tactics that are being pulled around this election. Inform people that you know, people we know people in many states. So in just please uh, try to please make sure you go out and vote. They need, I guess they do need to eliminate the electoral college, but I agree with that. And they need to go on this, like they can figure out how to make the House of Representatives be able to have one vote and eliminate the electoral college. But how come they can't figure out how to make the people one vote count and eliminate the electoral college, and the person with the actual vote from the people win? But they can figure out a way to make the one vote from people in the House of Representative and win. Like, give me a fucking break. Yeah, I agree. So it sounds like an election in a third world dictatorship. Hello, that's what they're making this election into. And and, but don't worry. You heard Donald Trump say, "Just vote for me this one time, and you won't have to do it again. We're gonna fix it." Who fix what? Is it broken? See, they're trying to make you trying to make people feel insecure about the election process. They're trying to make you feel like, oh, it needs to be fixed, something's wrong, look at this is not done. Okay, so it's going to be a big mess. That's all I'm saying. Get out and vote. Tell everybody you know to vote. And that's all I have. Thank you for coming out. Thank you, the Green Vegan, for becoming a member. I appreciate all your support. Please hit the like button on your way out. And you heard it here first. Uh, Hold on. Here comes Bap. Oh, Baps. Hey, Baps. Hold on. Let me get Baps. I'm talking about this electoral process. So of course we have Baps. Hey, Baps.
Hey.
You hit it. You hit just on time. What's going on, Baps?
Yeah, I clicked on your thing to see if you were talking about politics, and sure enough, you were. So I was like, "Ooh, I'm home."
Well,
But
go ahead.
did you see? Do you watch football at all, Running Q?
No,
Okay, so but you know about the whole thing that happened with Kaepernick and all that sort of stuff, the kneeling and all of that.
of course.
Okay, and so you had this 49ers player, Travis Kelsey, who well, at the time he wasn't a 49ers player, but that's kind of beyond things. He was calling Kaepernick the clown for his display, with the kneeling and all of that, right? Then he
Uh,
on Sunday Night Football goes into somebody else's post game interview with the Trump hat that says "Make America Great Again," and was saying Trump 2024. So these people who were sitting here making a whole huge thing about keeping politics out of sports,
hmm
now all of a sudden when it's an election or issue that they want to influence people on, now they're out there trying to politicize, the NFL. And
Right.
then when they asked him about it, he said that he wouldn't give any further response, basically.
I'm not a football fan, but I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it was just the hypocrisy of it.
hmm
They made this whole huge thing about Kaepernick. Kaepernick lost his whole career,
Whole
but
career.
Kelsey is out here. Yeah, not Kelsey. I said Kelsey, and I meant to say Nick Bosa. I said the wrong name. Bosa
hmm
is out here being as political as he wants to be, and he's not going to face any repercussions.
And going to continue to have a thriving career, get endorsements, make all his money, and be the golden child. Yes, if
Exactly.
hey, YouTube cameras. No, I didn't know about that, but thank you for sharing that with us, Babs.
You welcome. And then I was looking at all these things about ballot boxes burning, and
I
then them finding ballot
I
boxes on the in the oh sorry.
I covered that yesterday. Yes, I
Okay.
did.
Yeah, they did. You see where they found the ballot boxes in the road in Cutler Bay, Florida?
No, I didn't hear about that one. Tell me.
Yes, they're doing their best to make the mail-in vote as invalid as they can because they know that those mail-in votes tend to trend Democrat.
Mm. Yeah, so yeah, it's a lot, and they're really trying to sow doubt into the election. It's because they need to fix it. So
Yep,
yeah, I'm
like
just
you were saying with North Carolina.
I'm just giving information. That's why I always do a little current event or politics, or people need to be informed and up on real things. So I've been heavily giving out whatever information that I
Yep.
find just bizarre and weird that is going on. So that's all I'm here to do right now, especially is actually give out information that people who don't want to vote, or why it's imperative that you vote. Like, what do you think about this the shit with the Puerto Ricans? What he said with the Puerto Ricans, they galvanized together real quickly, and that's the thing. So many of them were attending trending to vote for Trump, but after he said that, it's a whole full turn. Even the Mexican Americans in Texas, they were talking to a lot of them, and they were like, no, it really makes you this is what I wanted to say. It really makes you realize what they think about us. So did you
But
see
where
that?
was it unclear, Ronnie Q, is what I want to know.
But
What did they say between yesterday? I mean, not yesterday. That thing was on Sunday, right? What did they say before that that made Hispanic people think that they liked them?
I don't know. But I don't know. It doesn't make whatever. Okay. Yeah.
But
And
you're right, though. They did galvanize really quickly. I saw them marching on the streets in Puerto Rico, and that was a beautiful thing to see. What angers me about it is you had this same comedian make a joke about black people and watermelon carving and stuff, and you
nothing.
have those other
Absolutely.
folks who want to sit there and say, "Well, I'm not offended" and all that sort of stuff. They talking about, "Oh, well, it's just a joke. People need to not be so sensitive."
Hold on. Okay, speaking of the comedian. Okay, so what did the comedian say about the when Mexicans come to this country, we have our hands out, and he's like, no, we have our hands out like waving, no, go away. And then what else did
Right,
he say? He said that Mexicans they don't believe in pulling out. He said they have a lot of babies. They don't believe in pulling out. They believe in coming in, like they came into this country. So, okay. So he said they have a lot of babies, but that he said that as a what? A warning. Be careful because those
right.
Mexicans have a lot of babies.
And then you heard a
Oh,
lot of rhetoric about
oh, hold
that
on, hold
rally.
on, hold on. Let me finish this thought.
Okay,
But this is the party uh of protecting life. This is the party of uh rescinding Roe versus Wade because they care so much about the babies. But so is that what is that telling you? They don't care about the black and brown babies. They only care about the white babies. That's all I want to
right.
say. Yeah, go ahead, finish your thought.
I was just saying you had a whole lot of rhetoric about replacement theory. It's the same thing that you were saying just now. It's not that they necessarily want um, black or brown babies. They want to continue into. They want to make make white people basically have more kids. Their whole
Exactly.
thing is that they feel like they've been replaced by Latinos and black people or
Right.
people of color.
And that's why it was a warning. Oh, they have a lot of kids. They have a lot of kids.
Exactly. And I guess maybe I can just disregard the fact that somehow they didn't realize that that's how they felt about them all this time. And I guess I could just be glad that they finally getting the message that they've been saying for the past what 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years.
Right, right. And
So
also, let's not forget that there are plenty Mexicans in America who identify themselves as white. There are government agencies that rank different Hispanic people depending on what country they're from. And I know, like Department of Transportation, they if you're from Mexico, they uh, classify you as white. So
even though Mexico
they,
has a large native population, but we'll just ignore them.
but they don't want all this sauce mixed up. And see, they feel that these are some things that are wrong with government. So, thus, Project 2025 will knock all of that out. See, no, 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 no. We are not going to be categorizing no Mexican as white no more. Okay,
Hmm.
so that's all I'm saying.
It's crazy. It's crazy. They're doing their best. I think it was one of those channels that does a late night show. I think it was Colbert. They were talking about the march to autocracy. They not basically, but that's just the filler word that I use. They're literally in our face, taking away democratic processes
Hmm. Exactly, exactly.
right in
So
our faces.
right in our and they're not. It's not like they're hiding it. It's not like they're not telling you this is what we have in store. Anytime somebody our kids are so undereducated. Anybody who tells you they want to eliminate the Department
Department
of
of Education.
Education. And then
Yeah.
did you see when he went on that Fox Morning Show and Brian Kilmeade asked him, "Well, what would you do with this? I know you want to get rid of the Department of Education, but what if you deal with a school who wants to teach this America was built on the backs of slave in a stolen country? What would you tell them if they want to teach them that trash that America was built on the back of slaves and in a stolen country? What would you tell them? He said, no money. They would get no money. No, those are the facts. That's not trash. That is true. So he said, in fact, what if somebody wanted to teach the true history of the United States? They would not get any federal money.
Yeah, that was the one where there was a Black Fox contributor sitting right next to him, wasn't it?
Sitting right there and didn't say one word.
Right.
A
But if you
whole
ask him today, he'll probably say he supported Trump. So
Yeah. So it is what it is. Hey, whatever. I'm just giving information.
yeah, I'm grateful for that though, because you have a platform. Why
Yes,
not use it as responsibly as you can? You have the jokes and have the fun and all that sort of stuff with whatever goes in the B sector, but also why not give the intellectual part of it? Yeah, make people aware of what's going on in this world because it's serious. It's dead
yeah.
serious.
It's very serious. It's a lot of serious stuff going on. Yes, he talked about a lot of heritage and yeah. So
Did you
yeah.
see where Joe Biden slipped up and called Trump supporters trash?
No, I didn't.
He called them garbage. He said the only garbage I see is you and your supporters. I was like, ha ha.
Yeah, well, if they don't see the harm in him calling a whole country that he called, I know they're gonna be all up in arms. But what you up in arms for? You don't get up in arms when he called other people who are not Trump supporters trash. But so
we
hey,
we enemies of the state, right?
yeah, like why get mad?
If we enemies, y'all can be garbage.
Yeah, so yeah, and enemies of the states that you want to put the military on and put a law from 1796 on talking about I forget exactly talking about uh foreign people being on your land and being able to treat them as if they are armed intruders or gangs or somebody who's trying
Right.
to really get the fuck out of here.
That same act that they used to as the basis for being able to imprison Japanese people during World War II. I
Yeah.
know what you're talking about. I don't remember the name of it though.
I forget that I did the story on that as well. I really just been putting out information. I've been putting out the links to where I get the information because a lot of times a lot of this stuff is new to me. The Foreign Something Something Act of 1796. I'll bring it back up and I just try to give people the information. I always drop my links to the little pieces of stuff that I'm playing. Do you watch Reese Waters?
When you showed the video of him, the commentary he did about the that boy that they was following, I went ahead and subscribed to his channel.
Oh, he does a lot of political commentary. He is from a comedic background, so I really like him because he says what needs to be said, and he has a funny tilt to it. It's not ha 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 funny, but it's the oh, how ironic. Tell us more about this. So he's really really good at what he does,
Yeah, he's
and
intelligent.
and I'm a member, and I asked him, would it be okay if I use a couple of clips from his live to inform? And I always drop his link to send people over to him. And he said, "Oh, okay, for now." But that was on the day that he was celebrating his 200,000 viewers. So I was like, "Oh well, I'm gonna use it while I can." I'm
Right.
just doing this right now. So I got permission, but I don't try to overuse his stuff. But I do try to recommend him to my viewers. He's very informative, and you'll get you will really enjoy him. So uh, if you guys let me drop his link for you guys since I drop links. I'm gonna drop his link in the chat. Just one second. So is there anything else you want to add, Babs?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming up and Miss Toby had asked me about early voting. I said I don't like that. I don't like putting my ballot in a box. I want to be right there and
I always vote early, but I vote early in person.
yeah, but yeah, if you have that option, every state doesn't
Right.
have that option. So that was
Yeah, I'll
uh,
never do a mail-in ballot.
yeah. So here is Reese Waters' link. Faulkner is the first election where I feel intimidated, and as you should, because they said that they are going to be many poll places that are going to have these agitators who are position themselves as ballot watchers and all of this stuff, and many of them in many states will be able to have open carry guns. Some states don't even you don't need to need
Disgusting.
a permit for your gun. So that they said they're expecting a lot of voter intimidation actually at the polls, and probably in I don't know, hick towns and stuff like that. Maybe not so small towns. I don't know. So it's going to be interesting.
Yep. Election day is going to be something else. Um, just prayerfully, nobody will end up getting hurt. That's all I can say. But I'll go ahead and hop off now.
All right, Babs, thank you for coming up. I appreciate you.
All right. Bye bye.
All right. They don't mess with us in Cal. No, because California. Well, I'm not sure if all of California. I think I, 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 I would be remiss to act as if just California is safe because it's California. I'm pretty sure there's some Republican stronghold places that will feel safe and trying to do the voter intimidation shit. Did you guys see that old bitch who went to vote and she had on all that Trump? Let me see if I can find that heifer. Oh, I think I have her picture. Did you see this old heifer? Oh yeah, I got her picture. Let me remove this comment. She went to vote, and you can't wear any campaign hats, shirts, buttons, and all that when you go to vote. So she showed up in a Trump shirt, and she went to vote. And they told her that she couldn't wear the shirt in to vote, and she could have simply went to the bathroom and turned the shirt inside out. You know what this hoe did? She took her shirt off, and she's standing at the booth to vote in her bra. Like somebody want to see this. And who re tweeted this? None other than the Republican VP who's on the ticket, JD Vance, and he said, "What a patriot! What a patriot!" Oh, okay. The post says, "Went to early vote." Let me see. I don't know why my thing is not increasing. Oh, I can't. I went to. Let me see if I can see it on this because I cannot read it that small. Okay, so the poster said that they went to early vote, and this woman, they tell her she can't. Uh, she was in Trump year. They tell her she can't. She calls the poll worker a dickhead and rips her shirt off. She told another poll worker to suck her cunt, and this is why I'm voting Trump. She called one poll worker a dickhead and told the other one to suck her cunt, and this is why I'm voting Trump. So let's be clear. Let's you see this old bitch. You see this old bitch. Okay, so this is what we're dealing with this election. Let me see. I make sure I showed you every. Oh, I forgot about this. Okay, hoodlums. Kamala is costing us a fortune. Now we have to redo the demented graphics on our pickup truck. So do you see what this is? He has his the thing on it. What do you call that thing? That door on the back? I don't know, the hinge, whatever. I'm not. What do you call that on the that you close up on the back of the pickup truck? Whatever. Yeah, whatever. So they have it wrapped in a picture, which looked like Kamala's in the back of the pickup truck tied up. And it something in the original post for this was talking about graping her and unaliving her in the post. So they're wrapping their what is that thing? Whatever that bed door up in shit like this. Isn't that refreshing? Isn't that so American? Okay, so that's I don't know if y'all saw that. Let me see. I got one more picture. Okay, this is saying that she could certify the election result even if she's a presidential candidate. So that's all I got for you guys. Isn't that disgusting? And the VP has been charged with how many following felonies? Not Nan, not Nan. But they are ready to vote for a felon, and this is what they're wrapping their trucks up with. It really looked like she was in the back of the truck. I mean, somebody really went extra. Somebody really went the extra length to present that. Very disgusting. Yeah. So just giving you the information. Just do you want the okay? All right. That's it. That's all. Thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate you guys being here. Uh, each one teach one. Go out and vote. I'm not telling you who to vote for. I'm just giving you information about what's going on this election cycle. I thank you guys for being here. If you want to support the channel, you can become a member, and you can cash out me $ Ronnie Q. Don't forget, Leo the Lioness is having her charcuterie competition December 14th. There are flyers on her community wall. There's a flyer on my community wall. So please support the people who support the supporters. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Bye bye. Tailgate. Yes, thank you. Tailgate.